I'll show you what I mean. Let me harvest that. And that. Here, I'm going to harvest. Oh, well, gee, thanks. I'm going to harvest these so that you can see what I mean. Where was the nearest way up? See, this is why I'm supposed to have some form of stairs every 50 blocks, is because there's supposed to be a stairs over there, and then there's supposed to be another one right about here. Like, where does this one start? Yeah, this one's supposed to start just a little bit further back, but this is also supposed to go all the way up. Like, this is supposed to start right here. Therefore, oh, right. Let me deal with this issue in my storage. The issue being a bunch of large and medium slimes being in my storage. And now it's a bunch of small slimes in my storage. Which is a much easier issue to handle because I can just, you know, basically just head pat them to death. Because they're not very durable. They're just slimes. You know? Small slimes at that. Small slimes are not known for their durability. Okay, now where was I? Let's see. Right, I was grabbing my smooth stone in order to build a staircase. All nice and proper. Okay, now I wanted to go over here. Let me see. And there's my alarm letting me know that it's almost time for my campaign. Let's see. How did I do this over here? Okay, this one has it where at the 50 mark it goes up that way. Therefore, I should have another staircase at the 200 mark that goes up that way. Right here. Okay, let me go ahead and dig this out. I want a little bit of headroom here. Okay, that leads up one floor. Now I need to go up another floor. And again, maintain the headroom. We don't want to bonk our heads. You know, you can see we're going right behind these barrels here. That's kind of normal, that's expected. Then we find ourselves going up further still. Because we actually wanted to go this way on the staircase. Okay. Now that we have that one in place, we want another one that goes right here, going the opposite direction. So this one needs to be carved out with the Subscribe Silk Touch pickaxe. You may be wondering, how will I know when I've reached the top floor? Well, for starters, there is the height. I can measure the height. I can just go over here and just be like, how high does this one go? You know, when I hit a height of 17, I'm at the limit and I just need to go over. That works. You know, you may also be like, well, what about seeing? I can't see anything. Yeah, neither can I really. That's not really something I can easily fix. Mostly it's just carving up to a height of 17? Yeah, 17. However, I can do this. And then, let's see, this one, which has one more. Wait. Where does this one come out? Okay, so this one comes out right about there. Let's see. Ah, that's a stone storage. Okay. In that case, I can hardly see, but I know vaguely that I want to go over, up, over. That should put me on the roof, because I'm at 17. Now I want to go over this way until I find light. Okay. Yeah. I believe I was trying to show off that, you know, I could very easily take out this section here and fill it with barrels, but that wouldn't work too well. I could take out this section here and fill it with barrels, but again, that wouldn't work too well. Actually, looking it over, that might not be half bad. Give me a quick access point from the top. Just basically have to wipe out this whole section here. So this is why it helps to go through and carve out each layer around where you're trying to work. It gives you some form of scaffolding to work with. Ow. Okay. Well. See, this is what I was talking about with the whole bonking of the head thing. We don't want to bonk our heads. Causes wasted hunger saturation when we're trying to jump up places. Ow. Goodbye, slime. Okay. Now, you get to go over here to this wandering trader and control the pet population. Okay, what does he have? Horn coral blocks. You know, I rarely get to see a trader that has that. Therefore, I'm going to leave him alive. Just because I rarely get to see that in the list of trades. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, if I wanted to aim, I could easily take out a lot of slimes. Level 32. Yay. I don't aim. Really. Okay. Now, yeah, as you can see, there is a lot of materials, a lot of resources that get used when digging, when expanding the base, when building. Like, yeah, I have a lot of raw resources, but that's the other thing to keep in mind is the resources are not processed. They're raw. Therefore, I don't actually have much processed resource. Like, yeah, I have iron ingots, I have gold ingots, I have usable diamonds, usable emeralds. Like, yeah, I have usable ore, but as far as the resource goes, like, resources are limited. You know, I can dig out very wide swaths of area, and I can, focus my building efforts on just expansion. Yes, that's an option. It's a very valid option. Oh, you made me misplace that, you annoying little slime. Ugh. Now I have to dig that out again, place it again. There. Now it's placed in. Yeah, you can kind of see, just why it's kind of important to fill in that area there. Yeah, it offers a nice little 3D look to have it with that section empty, but I kind of prefer it with the filled look. Okay, now I'm going to go down here, fill in suppose I'm going to retrieve sections like this where they're not actually supposed to be there. Or fill in areas like this where they're not supposed to be there. Either or, really. Oops. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to clear out that section on both sides, really. That will allow for an ease of access of sorts. There we go. I'm surprised that actually comes out so perfectly right here. Because I did not plan for that. Isn't it? Anyways. Isn't it? Lots of yawning. Lots and lots of yawning. Okay. Now what I'm thinking with this is, first of all, beat up that slime. And then it just immediately suicided all 4 slimes that popped out. That was kind of funny. It's like, oh, they'll only take 1 damage. How bad could it be? They all immediately die. It's like, well, ask a silly question, get a silly answer. Yeah. Okay, this was what I wanted. With the whole placing of various objects. And then I do the same on that side. But let's see. If I were to place these in the ceiling, how much different would that look? Would it look better? The reason I'm able to easily do this now is because I don't have anything in these storage barrels just yet. Therefore, it's very easy for me to just place them in, for example, this way. Wait, that's not right. And then fill in this section as well as this section. And then this section as well. Make sure I fill in this one too. Now listen here, you little self-destroyed mother. There we go. Okay, you're down, you're down. Now to wipe out the rest of yous. Starting with this medium one. Double back for that little one. And advance to these little ones. Now, I can go back to building my base in peace. Okay. I've got these barrels to install. I think this is going to provide a very nice aesthetic, assuming these barrels ever install properly. There we go. Yeah, I think that looks a lot better than this. Makes it look very solid. I like it. I'll go for that. Okay, which means I need to retrieve all of these barrels along the side here that are poking out. Then I need to go... Did I dig out the ceiling? I did dig out the ceiling. Okay. I need to go through digging out all of these stairs. I'm surprised how accurate I was with that. You're probably just as surprised. Oops. Boop, 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 boop. That used up that stack of smooth stone. Onwards to this stack of smooth stone. And then over here for just a wee bit more. Now to face all of these barrels downwards. I said downwards. Thank you. Again, with the not facing of the downwards. What gives? Oh yeah, that looks much better. I like that. I see one that's not in line. There we go. The question is, do I want these borders to be too thick, or do I want them to be one thick? Well, if it's 10 wide, that makes it 12 wide. Theoretically, I could chunk align them and think of something to do for another 2 blocks on each side. Maybe some lights or something. If I squeeze it over all the way, I can do 4 blocks on one side, and that would give me enough room for wiring, for lights and comparators and everything else that I might need. It's an option. Now, I get to go through and find out just how many stairs I managed to plop up here. Oh, wow. How far am I over here? Yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay. And it is now time for me to actually get started on my D&D campaign. Did that fall all the way down there? It did. Darn. I was hoping to repair it from up top. But yeah, it's currently time for my D&D campaign. I ran out of fuel, it would seem. Yeah, I ran out of fuel. Okay, that's not as bad. Let's see. Deposit those, deposit all of those. Oh, right, I recreated the entire stack of all of these, didn't I? Therefore, it's just not going to let me easily deposit all of the andesite stairs and diorite stairs. I don't think I need to deposit any granite stairs, but you never know, right? Get this organized a little bit. Yeah, let me empty all this out. Dump it all over into the double chest behind me. That way I don't have to worry too much about how full this is. Let me deposit that one there. They can balance out in the end. It's fine. If you're wondering how I'm clicking so fast, the answer is simple. I'm using 2 hands. Okay, that tells you roughly how much smooth stone has been processed by each of these furnaces. Yeah, they've been busy. That's dirt. It's cobblestone, but that should be stored all the way at the end here, because that's where I'm going to look whenever I just have any excess amount. Okay. Now that I've got that storage sorted out, I can go over here, make sure I've got all the slime from storage. Craft up all the blocks of slime, deposit the leather, deposit the lead. What I really need down here is a sustainable fuel source. That's going to be done in the process of a kelp farm. Some form of kelp farm. I did start reorganizing my entire playlist yesterday. I was not able to finish, even remotely. I got like 20 episodes organized and sorted and made looking better. There's not really much I can do about it. It's just going to take a really long time because there's just so much to go over. There's over 200 episodes. I'm uploading more episodes every day, and there's just not much I can really do about it. I will be updating my playlist every day at roughly midnight. Tonight might not have much in the way of updates because tonight is my D&D night. Tomorrow we'll likely have more stuff updated. However, I will need to record those episodes as well. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff going on with my channel at the moment. There's a lot going on with my base. I suppose, actually, that I could continue excavating my base down here at this level. I don't need to worry too much about excavating too far at this level, because at this level all I'm really going to find is that my... oh wait, that's not a valid staircase. Okay. All I'm going to find at this level is that my base is very easily climbed up or down in. I don't need to worry too much about things like am I going to be able to jump up on this from here? Actually, I do want that one filled in. I suppose not. Okay, so I'll have that one empty. I will, however, have this filled in. No, not this. But I will have this filled in up top. I get to do things at the moment, like figure out how I want to design my base. Seems like a bit of a useless step, but it is actually decently important. If you don't figure out how you want to design your base initially, then you're going to find that your base design is going to be very difficult to modify later. Therefore, if you want to make sure that you have a good base, you gotta start off with a good base. You gotta build a decent base right off the bat, instead of waiting until you have a base and then deciding, oh, well, now I want to design my base. It's like, well, you had all of that opportunity when you were initially setting out. Why didn't you take it? Now I can go through and just gather all of these materials up that I am uncovering in the walls. Additionally, I'm able to go even further in the fact that I'm able to slightly manipulate the way that I am exploring all of this area. You'll notice that the way I'm expanding my base has me additionally exploring all of this area within all of these various sections of the world which I've not yet been to. No one has, therefore they're unexplored. I need to go retrieving more smooth stone. Seriously? Oh, I can access that chest, but not that one. Go figure. Just out of range. Okay, well, I'll grab 2 stacks of smooth stone. And then from there, I'm going to figure out what I want. Let's see. I know I want to fill in this area. But what I don't know is how I want it filled in. Okay. Sounds like my dad is getting a random phone call. Let's see, over here should be 150. Yep, it's 150. Okay. Now, what I need to do is I need to actually, I need to carve out these areas going each direction. Because now that they are, relevant, they kind of have a bit of an important twist on them. Which basically means, now that they are, in fact, planned out, I want them to be too wide, except for in the parts where they overlap, for obvious reasons. It's impossible to have a 2-directional staircase. I should say an east, west, north, or an east, west, up, and down simultaneously. It's impossible to have east, west, up, and down all simultaneously in the same staircase. Or north, south, up, and down all in the same staircase. Like, yeah, you can have north and up, or south and down, or, east and up, and west and down, or something like that. But you can't have east up and east down in the same staircase. It just doesn't work. Let's see. Over here, I want Okay. One silk touch there. We can harvest those. Actually, do we even need that like that? Because this is supposed to be 3 wide, isn't it? Yes, it is. Meaning that can actually be like that. Oops, not like that. There we go. Okay. Now that I have all of this, I kind of want to reveal all of this area. I should be careful, because if I remember correctly, didn't I run out of materials for this? No, I should be fine. I should be fine. I mean, I know I'll be fine. It's just a matter of whether or not I'll fall. Yeah, looks like I'm fine. I don't think I should have any more surprises. And, oh, now it's 6 p.m. Meaning now it is time for my campaign to start. And there's a good chance that I will be very quickly, very soon, receiving a message from my various players on Discord saying that they are expecting me, or that I am late, or something of that sort. Which, to be honest, is roughly what I would expect at this current moment. As currently, I am late. I am running late. I'm running behind schedule because of all of this slowdown that was caused by the mess that was YouTube taking forever to upload my videos. I will be uploading these videos to YouTube before I actually go about joining my D&D campaign, joining my players at the D&D campaign where they are awaiting my presence. I almost went digging and realized that if I did that, I would likely break this pickaxe. Since this is a freshly made pickaxe, that would be a dumb move. Therefore, I will create another iron pickaxe. I need ingots, I need pickaxes. I need to then deposit the iron.